Hello everyone, this is DInfinityX. Welcome back to Ultra Hardcore and Space Engineers, where I have messed up greatly because this battery that I spent the end of the last episode wiring up with a bunch of pipes is no longer connected to the base. So we're going to try and solve that. And hopefully by making these merge blocks, they will merge, but it doesn't look like they are. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well this did not work how I wanted it to, so... Oh, that's annoying. Well, I'm not gonna not get stuff at... Oh, this is gonna be a pain because this is large steel tubes. Now, one of the things I want to add to this base is a hydrogen engine because I can get ice pretty much infinitely, so... I think this will be a better source of power than... Oh, I don't have a drill. I forgot about that. But it'll be a better source of power than windmill bridge, sadly. But that also means I'm going to need an O2 gen and a... No, just an O2 gen on this, which is fine. We can manage that. But I think the windmill bridge is currently powering everything, which makes sense because there's nothing on. So we could probably... This is all clustered. I get that. Ooh, I even have an O2 gen set up. So we're going to get that built. Nope. Right here. So now in theory, yeah, it's currently... Well, it is using... That's fine. Probably because of the O2 gen it's using. That's okay. We've got power. We've got backup power, which means I can get rid of this ugly tower now, so I'm happy about that. Ooh, we are having some rusting up here, so that's a shame. I'm gonna have to make maybe I won't have to make a few trips. But I can get rid of this ugly, ugly, ugly tower now. As I drop everything on top of me. That's fine. It got it closer to the ground. We're good. Alright, now this is the third drill that I've had to put on this little rover. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, and just because I don't have any better way of doing it, I have used the drill because I want to connect the conveyor systems up together and make them a little bit more longer, hopefully cool the batteries better. And then we're going to go try and find stuff. Alright, and it looks like we've got all the conveyors hooked up, so we should have... No, I don't want jetpack. Stop turning on the jetpack. I want to stop crouching. We should have a lot more cooling capacity in the batteries now. Let's take a quick peek. Cooldown 25 minutes. That's not bad. I wish it was better. I just need to understand how this works. Because we've got a long line of cooling. Well, while I'm mining this iron boulder, we just had an asteroid crash. Just in front of us over here. Let's see if I can find it. Because that was really close. Like, really close. I'm guessing this is just ice. Or nothing. What are we getting here? Nothing. Yeah, it was just ice. That's okay. We appear to be stuck, so I'm going to free myself with the drill. This drill is very handy. Almost did the exact same thing I did last time when I lost the drill in driving right over all these stupid ripples that I made. So I didn't think I'd be staying at this base for this long. That sucks. Alright, now that we've got the ore delivered to... I can't put stuff there anymore. Now that I've got the ore delivered to the refineries, we should be able to start making a new vehicle, I think. So what are we sitting at? 9,000 iron. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. We can definitely do something with that. Alright, and it's been a week, and my HUD's changed because we now have cosmic radiation. So I had messed up when I was attempting to install Plant and Cook because I put Plant and Cook well, initially I'd put plant and cook and eat, sleep, drink together, and it was crashing the game. So I decided to do the advanced version, but I left plant and cook on, and it was still crashing the game. Every once in a while I was able to get it to load with just plant and cook, but yeah. Turns out, plant and cook and the eat, sleep, drink advance aren't compatible because eat, sleep, drink advanced already has it. But B, I was putting it at the very bottom of the mod or load order. I moved everything to the top, and magically I spawned in with a radiation bar and everything else that's good. So that's fine. It's fun. We've got radiation now and a colorful new bar. But I was rewatching the first few minutes of the episode just to remind myself what I was doing, and there was some weird audio. Like, it's a little bit of humming. I don't know what that was from, so I do apologize about that. And there was also some clicking for some reason. It's just weird. I don't know what was causing all of that. I'm going to need a lot of construction components and interior plates to finish this off. I do want to run this base off of Windmill Bridge. It's just, right now, we need the hydrogen to help for when we do things like mine. I was also extending out this little area here because I think I'm going to try and make this safe and put the survival kit in there so that I have, or it's away from danger. And I need to work on a new vehicle anyway because I want something that has a little bit more depth to it than this little thing I've got rigged to the front of this. All right, and I've got a ramp because I think I want to move. I'm going to need a lot of steel plates for this, aren't I? Yes, I am. But I want to move, like I said, the rover up here and potentially protect it a little bit. And if memory serves, last time I did this, or on the semi-hardcore, I kept destroying the ramps because I never plated them up. I'm going to do that this time, even if I have to make a couple trips to that iron boulder. We also need to find more iron or boulders because, or like I said, I need something that can get deep into the ground. So maybe I'll work on, I kind of want to do a mining arm like I did last time, because that worked out really well for the most part. But I want to do something different. And the idea I had was kind of a U-shaped vehicle, but I don't know how well that would work in reality. We'll have to see. Now, the other thing that I want to do is when we get to the threat level that we start spawning red bases, those are going to become priority. They have to be taken out immediately. So that is something that I'm going to have to keep an eye on and potentially plan for, because I don't want them cluttering up the map like they did before, and I want a reason to make specific vehicles to take out said threats. And hopefully I can get better with resources until then. I need to get resources going before then. But right now, I don't think we're too much of a threat. We've got one rover, no guns, and that's pretty much it. And I really need to get a turret in place because there's a meteor storm inbound, and I don't think I've ever had a meteor storm actually hit my base, but the possibility is there, and I would like to avoid that. Those are pretty high up, so I'm not too worried about that. Well, they were close enough that I could hear them crash, so it's not ideal. But, ooh, that may be too low. Ooh, we'll see. Alright, I think it might be just a little bit. Driving on grids or blocks suck. Pretty close, but I don't think it's close enough to count. No. If I do something crazy like that. Oh, that was a dumb idea, but it works. Releasing is going to be interesting. All right, I don't think this is going to be a good idea, but we're gonna. Oh, it's fine. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to make a trailer for this, That might be the easiest way to go about things. Also, my batteries are unmixed. They're still unmixed. Well, now that I know that that's lockable, I think I'm going to expand this out so I can start building the trailer. I think I'm going to do a trailer to start. That would probably be the easiest thing, I think. Oh, I think I'm being shot at. Oh, yes. What is shooting at me with such explosive force that I am walking slowly backwards? What was shooting at me? That destroyed a lot of what I just built. Hello? I see a person out that way. What is going on? Oh, they're on the windmill bridge. Are they? Are they behind me? They're behind me. Okay. That was my mistake. Ooh, health. I'm not used to this. Okay, 85. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We'll just take out this zombie with a gun, apparently. Oh, you've destroyed so much of my stuff. I think there's still probably one up on the bridge itself. I'm just going to deposit this stuff that I have in my inventory, run back to that zombie because he actually had the elite rifle and some ammo for it, so that's nice. More importantly, he had scrap that will let me rebuild the bridge that he shot up. I don't think that was the only one. It couldn't be the only one because it felt like they were shooting down. I'm gonna run up Windmill Bridge here and make sure that there is no one up here. That's a decent way away. Okay, I did see flashes. We'll find him. I found someone. I don't think they have a gun, though. So I'm currently under siege. No, he does have a gun. Nope, nope, just a grinder. Go away, go away, go away. What do you have goody on you? He had an elite grinder. Oh. Oh. That is really useful. Yeah, I'm okay with the zombie invasion if they're going to give me elite stuff. Yeah. Okay, no. You're actually grinding me. Please don't do that. Another elite grinder. Ooh, interesting. Now, the big question is, what does just carbon, titanium, plastic, and cobalt? Interesting. I'm going to keep those, because having an elite grinder would be nice. There's a hole in my base now. I have burned through a lot of the iron just making steel plates. So I was going to go through and weld up all of these, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. Because I don't think I'm going to have to go back to the iron boulder a couple of times to get enough steel or iron. So, the really unfortunate happened of I was checking something out of game, and then when I went to basically I was just editing the video to see where we were at, and I was trying to drag a file over, and then DaVinci Resolve crashed. And then when I went to go, oh, I don't even have to crouch. Okay, when I went to go restart DaVinci Resolve, I think Windows Explorer crashed. So I went to go to the task manager and accidentally hit signed out, and then it corrupted my saves. So we're back about 30 minutes. So that's unfortunate, especially since I lost those really cool grinders. But we'll just continue on. Good news is we really aren't that far back. Just those super grinders would have been nice. It would have been so nice. All right, thankfully, like I said, we're not too far behind. But I do want to make sure that we have plenty of cooling on this for obvious reasons. And one of the things I want to do is potentially... I can't tell because nothing looks right, is get some exhaust on here. Because exhaust, I believe, also helps deal with heat. And I think it would be rather cool to have some exhaust going down here. This is going to be... I have decided I'm just going to make this into its own vehicle. Which could be... Hello. Nope, I picked the wrong one. Could be an undertaking of itself, which is fine. I don't know where I'm at with my words today. I do need to see... I don't have cargo containers on here. I'm going to do a modular. I need to see how long I need to make this, because I'm going to do 2 of them. Oh, I can't do it like that. Of course not. Oh, and that's pipe. That makes sense. The nice thing about small grid, though, is that just by placing the block, or at least for the armor, it's already going to have the stuff, and I just have to weld it. Which will be nice. I just need to remind myself to weld as we go. I have gotten myself stuck. Oh, this is not good. Oh. At least I could get out. I have gotten myself stuck again. Why? I'm only using the small batteries to see if this is or will work the way I want it to. But yeah, we'll see. All right, so okay, I clicked heat network on both of them. So the heat network is working as I thought it would, but it is not cooling as though I thought it would. Granted, they are recharging, which is fine. I wonder if I can make them cool faster, because the heat pipes, I mean, it's using 30C. We're about 20C off. Let's see what I can do. So what if we add a second exhaust on? Let's see. Now, if we go to the battery, overheat 9. Okay, so that did help. Not nearly enough. I wonder if it's because they are... What if we put these on recharge? Are they going to cool? No. Overheat 10 minutes. Oh, ship power recharged in 10 minutes. So they'll overheat and blow up at the same time. And as it turns out, I was looking at the wrong battery. I named it Alpha, but yeah, so double pipe seems to work. I could even triple pipe it. Granted, this is all for one battery, or one small battery, and I don't want to necessarily do that, so I believe it's snowing. I think this is the first time I've seen snow in Space Engineers. That's crazy. But regardless...
No energy.
Oh, I'm out of energy. Oh, I'm out of energy. Oh no, I'm out of energy. I also just realized I need food and water, and I don't have either. I'm not going to worry about it. But we got... I think I'm going to go with this style of thing, because if we go down to battery, the second one is now an hour to overheat. It'd be crazy if it was... Yeah, it's still an hour to overheat. I don't know why it's... I'm going to add a third layer here, and if this is successful, I might try and add a third layer here, which is going to be annoying. I also got myself stuck again. That's so annoying. I'm also going to connect both sides up together in hopes that it improves the output, because that would be nice. Alright, and with those hooked up... Oh, that one's heading towards cooldown. That one's still heading towards overheat. That's interesting. Well, let me get all three exhaust pipes hooked up to see if that changes anything. Now, the reason I'm going overkill on just 2 small batteries is because I'm not going to use those 2 small batteries. I am going to use 2 big batteries. I don't know if that's back to overheat. What if we put you on auto? Time to overheat, 30 minutes. Time to overheat, 20 minutes. Interesting. All right, and with all 6 on place, they're actually cooling down rather well. I'm guessing they're charged. That's what happened? No, fully recharged and okay, they're recharged. Okay, that makes sense. Regardless, these are going to be for 2 big batteries that I'm going to likely put. Oh, I didn't finish connecting these up. That makes sense. All right, well, now I'm just going to go around and weld up all of these so that they are all covered. No, I don't want big block. I want small block. Stop giving me big block. But yeah, I'm going to finish welding up all these so I can see how I want to do this. I fell off. Ooh, speaking of food, hello, Mr. Deer. Will you give me food? Food? You will give me organic and meat. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, now I'm stuck here. And now I'm stuck here. Oh, no. I'm just now realizing eat, sleep, drink, repeat messes with the survival kit. And it may have made this ship functionally not work because I don't think I can't get to it. Oh, no. Yeah, so it changes the survival kit. It flips it around. So I would have to scrap this down, which if I do, will destroy it. So this vehicle is pretty much done because it does not have connection from front to back anymore. Which is fine. Oh, hello, animals. Meet my gun. Or not. You can just miss a ton. I also need to make a bed, because that is also important in theory. We'll just do a half bed. We have the stuff for a half bed. No. We'll put the stuff for a half bed into production, and we'll place it right here. Sure, it'll be safe. Alright, now that we have a bed, I can lay down and sleep. And also get power back. Oh, that's right. This is the slow sleep. It's okay. Alright, I've also added some heat vents onto here to see if it will potentially help. I'm not sure if it will. Like, again, I'm not too worried about... Okay, they are cooling, but they are also... I'm just not going to worry too much about it. If I worry too much about it, I'm mainly going for this to look cool, and having an actual functional exhaust on a truck sounds cool. And thinking about it, I may take out this inner line here in case it does improve the efficiency, because for whatever reason it got worse. You know what? Let me try something. We're going to take out you. Just because I can, to see if that helps. And split up the network, as it were. Kind of. Maybe because they're not using... I don't know. I don't know how this works. It's a cool concept. Definitely needs to get flushed out a little bit more. We'll just leave it like this for now. Alright, now I need to figure out... I know there's markings to tell where to place the tire, and I think that's correct. Although I'm realizing we may have to jack up the whole thing. Oh, no, it placed. Okay. I'm definitely going 3x3. Now, one of the biggest problems I'm going to have is if I do not have enough resources to finish this, because, like I said, with the survival kit updating, maybe I could work around it. I should be able to work around it. I've got enough pipe network. I can work around it. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot more steel. And I'm just realizing I've made a flat pancake of a vehicle. Oh. I'm also realizing I'm going to have to make... I've gotten stuck again. This is at such an annoying height. Rubber tires. So I need to figure out how to make rubber tires. Which seems to be the one thing I don't have. Get out from underneath there. Yeah, okay. How do we make rubber tires? Production. Subcomponents. I'm assuming we need rubber. Oh, we need crude oil. We also need wire, which shouldn't be... Yeah, I'm not too worried about wire. We'll queue up some wire to be made. How are we going to get crude oil? Or do we need silicone tires? I'm going to try on the one that I didn't add wheel. Nope, that's still rubber. Okay. Okay, so I can make silicone tires. I can't make rubber tires. Which is interesting and annoying. Because they're in the better resources part, so I have to tear all this stuff down, which is... Oh, hey, there's a tube. Annoying. Thankfully, I only welded up the one before I realized the mistake. Hello. Alright, I have all the components to build a silicone tire. Which is... fine. Alright, we've got one tire. I've got to work on making the rest now. You know, the other thing I just noticed is when you have a full inventory... Oh, I can't eat while laying down. When you have the 1,200 liter inventory, you know, the food doesn't take up that much space. It's really insignificant. With 400, it takes up enough. All right, but I think that's going to do it for this episode. I definitely didn't get nearly as much done as I thought I would. I want to turn off the... Well, first check the batteries. Cool down 2 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Turn off that. But yeah, at least we've got a start to a vehicle. Hello. And hopefully I'll be able to finish it fairly quickly. Because I have a feeling we are almost out of iron. If I could spell it correctly. 3,000. Yeah, not nearly as much as I was hoping we would have. Which means I have to redo this and pipe it. No, the cargo should be piped. Should be is the key word. Because I can't dismantle this survival kit, otherwise I lose this base. I'll figure it out. Anyway, until next time, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.